Hello, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Planescape Torment. Alright, so last episode, we went to the Mausoleum, and we actually beat the living hell out of the Blackguard that was in there. I really thought that was going to be a big challenge, and, well, it actually wasn't. And the game plan was to rush him as soon as I saw him, because killing all those skeletons at once while he, I don't know, nukes me with whatever he was going to nuke me with from the distance didn't seem like a good idea, especially with only two party members. I don't know. But, hey, we did it. He's dead. And now we're going to go through the rest of this area, talk to who we could talk to. Then we'll go back to the Gathering Dust Bar and turn in that quest.
All right.
Oh, there are three people. I thought it was just two. Here, Death of Names. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen on his face. Despite the smile, his eyes are as dull as stones. His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked to his side, as if cradling a small child. Greetings. The dustman's eyes slide over you. Name. The way he speaks the word sounds like the tolling of a bell. I don't know. No name. No name. Can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died. What?
Updated my journal.
Given a name when you're born, give it back when you need it no more. Death of Names. Death of Names. His eyes swim across the monolith, then the walls of the area. Buried many names here. Death of Names has. Buried many names here, Death of Names has. Tell me a name. I'll show its grave. Ooh. Dainara. His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back. With a wild gleam, his eyes run across the walls of the monument, scanning the names at inhuman speed. Then he points to a section on the wall. Buried. Examine the spot he is pointing at. Chiseled into the black stone, in a tiny cramped writing, is the name you requested. It is almost lost beneath the sea of names around it. I had another name. Doll. He shakes his head. Not dead yet, that name is. Not dead yet, that name is. Not buried here. Not time. Not time. Can you bury a name for me? He nods, then unfolds his small hand from where it's cradled on side. It looks atrophied. It is the size of a child's hand. Cost Jink to bury a name. 3 coppers. 3. What does this do? To bury a name. No name today, farewell. Hang on. What does this do? Greetings. I don't know. No name, can't help me see where it's died, okay. Triadon. He shakes his head. Not dead yet, that name is, okay. Bury a name. What does this do? Does this send them into the afterlife? Oh, I'm so tempted to do Dainara. I wonder if that puts them into that true death. But she doesn't want to go without me. Let's hold off. Let's see if we can figure out what burying a name actually does. Because talking to this guy, he didn't explain what it did. The obsidian monument has names chiseled on it. Obsidian names with thousands of names carved. This obsidian wall has thousands of names carved into it. Sebtai. This woman's face looks broken and is covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She is cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument, at the names there. Greetings. Get back, the woman's teeth peel back, display a row of black canines. What you want of Sebtai? What's the matter? What's wrong? Those chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me, and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore, now they're nothing but names on this memorial wall. The Chaos Men? Chaos Men a faction, they says. What they are is an addled bunch that runs wild through the hive and does whatever they please. We never did no harm to them. Then they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these Chaos Men who attacked you? They're a hiver gang. Bunch of addled sods that call themselves the Starved Dogs Barking. Or some such barmy nonsense. Their actions were unjust. If you wish, I could see that the matter is rectified. If 3 deaths they caused, then 3 deaths shall these starved dogs suffer. Copper earring in your purse if you pin 3 of those murdering sods in the dead book. Jig? You know, I gotta say this, their vernacular is kind of growing on me. I guess jig is similar to you dig or you got it? Or is that I don't know. I get it. I get it. I'll see to it that they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found? Go out the south gate, spire word from here. Then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles, howling at the sig sky. There's the starved dogs, they are. I'll go look for them.
Updated my journal.
Well, we just, I guess, took out a murder contract. Huh. Who is this? Oh, wait, no, she told us to saw it off. Wait a minute, she's a player character? We could get her? She told me to go fuck myself. If it's who I'm thinking of. Driving in with that bitch anyways, right? Am I right? The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him. Greetings, this is Quentin. Greetings. The man throws you a glance. There's room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand here. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains, he scoffs. Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's the one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there. Hammered in hard, just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone for the plains? Aye. Quentin smiles ruefully. The Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around. And on the walls of this place, not enough space by my reckoning. But no matter, they do their best. Can barely read half the names. So what are you doing here? Reading the new arrivals. Trying to find a new one on every day. Try and remember if I knew them. Nothing more. The Dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument. Aye. They scratch them on this rock. And scratch them on the walls in this place too. Quentin scoffs. I don't know why they take the trouble to take accounting of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. The living. Aye. You know about the Dustmen mourners that come to this place? They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in with them edgewise without asking to mourn some poor living Burke for you. Why do they mourn the living? You got me there, Cutter. He shrugs. Might want to put the question to them. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor sod living in this pit. He nods at the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book. Wait a minute. Blessed? Is he saying blessed? Well, he butchered that. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is. Ever know anybody who came back after their name was put on there? You mean come back from the dead? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Cutter. Everything that lives dies. And that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still considering the planes go on forever and all. I suppose anything's possible. I suppose so. But I had some other questions. No harm in asking, Cutter. Can you tell me about the crazy dustman? Who that crazy dustman is on the other side of the monolith? Quentin smirks. That's the sanest bird in this cackle house, is he? Or not the sanest bird in this cackle house, is he? That Barney's death of names, Quentin scoffs. Though death of sense might fit him better. What does he do here? He's the keeper of the memorial area. Knows where all the names are around here, and he could point out one if you need him to. He's a little addled to be sure, but he's helped me a few times, he shrugs. He's also got the duty of carving new names in when the owners pass on. Okay, man, what does this do? Can you tell me anything? An elderly hive dweller. A sense of great loss hangs over this elderly woman like a dark cloak. As you watch her, a long, sad sigh escapes her lips. Greetings. She looks up at your face, cloudy eyes squinting and straining to see you clearly. Forgive me, young Cutter, but I'm an old woman and don't see so well. Do I know you? Perhaps, but I don't know you. She mulls your answer over a moment, nodding. Well, what is it you wanted then? I had some questions. Questions? Her expression curdles. Oh no, you're not an adventurer, You're an adventurer, aren't you? Name, job, and all that rot, eh? Well, I won't have it. Off with you. No, I'm not an adventurer. Bar that. The woman jabs her finger at you. I've watched the dustman put the name of me husband in this damn his soul, me son, and both me daughters on the memorial. Adventurers, all of them. Why, I swung quite a sword myself in the day, so I knows one when I meets one. The old woman seems to be working herself into a fit. Her face has become flushed and flecks of spittle fly from her lips as she howls at you. Let's let her vent. I'll bet you've got all sorts of old barmy questions. She mimics your heroic stance. Greetings, I have some questions. Can you tell me about this place? Who's the Lady of Pain? I'm looking for a magic girdle o' swank iron. Have you seen it? Do you know where a portal to the 2817th plane o' the abyss might be? Do you know where the holy flaming crossband Gronk slaying Vorpal hammer o' wounding and returning and shooting lighting out your bum is? She spits. Dung all of it. Only gets you in the dead book. I ought to kick you in the shins for even pestering a poor old woman about it all. Now go away and leave me in peace. Alright, after that legendary tirade, you're good to go. Ingress, who are you? You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is disheveled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arms, and her right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted, like wax exposed to a great heat. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
What is it you want with me? The woman's accent is thick, and you're having difficulty making out what she is saying. You want me to leave? Not leaving this city, so I can't. Tried. It's not a city. It's a prison to everywhere. Everywhere. There's words. There's worlds. There's. Her eyes gleam madly. Plains that be sinking sands. Fields thirsty nettles be. Sightless worlds where your limbs are given life and hate. Cities of dust whose people are dust and whisper ash. The house without doors. The twilt lands, the singing winds. She starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears. And shadows, the terrible shadows there be. Where are these plains? Where's them plains? She flings a lump of her right hand in an arc, gesturing at the cityscape. They's all here be. Doors, here to everywhere. Doors? You're not knowing this? She squints at you and her teeth start chattering. Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the spaces between the shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. All these are doors to other places. What do you mean? Every door has a key, it does. And with this key, they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal. A picture frame becomes a portal. A window becomes a portal. All eager to take you someplace else. They steal you away. She raises the lump of her right hand. And sometimes what's on the other side takes part of you as the tithe. What are these keys? The keys. The keys are number as many as the doors of this city. Every door a key. Every key a door. Her teeth start chattering again, as if she is cold. And a key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail held between your second and fifth fingers. A thought thought 3 times, then thought once in reverse. Or it may be a glass rose. And these are all keys that open these doors?
Updated my journal.
Yes. Her teeth start chattering and she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes. Yes. Can't leave. Can't leave. How did you get here?
Updated my journal.
She starts to calm slightly, and her eyes take on a thousand-league stare. Came from a place else from here, almost a life ago. Hummed a tune by a glade with two dead trees that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees, showed me the city on the other side. I stepped through and ended here. Well, why can't you go back? Tried. She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried. All doors here led to other places. She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice 10 portals. Some a purpose, some an accident. None of them right. Can't find way back. Well, there must be a portal that could take you back. Can't even leave here, this square. And there, the place of death behind the gate waits for me. She points at the mortuary behind the gate, then turns back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in the city. You can't go anywhere? What do you mean? Anything can be a door. Okay. Well, no, this is different. Anything could be a door. An arch there, any door here could be a portal. Don't know the key. Could get us sent to another horrible place. Her teeth start chattering again. Got to stay away from the closed spaces. All could be doors. Could have a key on me and not even be knowing it. You're afraid to go through any door or arch because it might be a portal? She nods, her teeth chattering. How long have you been afraid like this? She squints. Since the last time I walked through the last portal, the place where Mahan, she stops. Since my 10th turning, I'm in the 4th, 10th turning that now. God damn. Ugh! Her teeth begin chattering again. 30 years? You haven't walked through any door for 30 years? Her vision seems to clear slightly. She looks up at you, her teeth still chattering. If you got here, there must be a portal that can take you back. It's only a matter of finding it. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she is cold. They're moving around inside her mouth because her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. They raise and recede as you could watch the chattering as they rattle against each other. What? She hisses at you. Only takes one portal you steps through accident to drive the fear into you. I went through thrice 10, lost my hand, burned my flesh, and lost my sense. She looks at her feet. No more. No more. I'm sorry. If I can find some means to help you, I will. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Ingress is trapped by her fear of portals. Her experiences in plane walking has left her so frightened that she won't step through anything that might be a portal. If I could find an experienced plane walker somewhere in the city, perhaps I could find a way to get her back home. Okay, I like that. Okay, she hummed a tune in a glade by two dead trees that had fallen together. She opened a portal to the city. Okay.
I'm gone.
Oh, the question is, do I give Death of Names Dianara's name? I don't know. I'll have to think on that. But we'll go ahead and end it here, and we will pick it up in the next one. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next one.